Welcome to the Creativity Dungeon, or the Dungeon of Creativity. And I have a new story for you. The Codpeice and the RedCross shop. Or is it the RedCross shop and the Codpeice? That's it. It comes in about 4 sections, although I'm not sure of the ending yet, so it could be 5. But here for you is the beginning. So sit back, relax, and let me transport you to another place, another time, and a couple of badly behaved women. The RedCross shop and the Codpeice, part 1. George's Codpeice is a magnificent piece of expanding equipment with the aid of a long-life battery, it pulsates to music. The straps, they're kind of studded with green and red baubles, and an implement, or the main event, as George likes to call it, that springs forth like a jack-in-the-box, presenting a blood-red jewelled disco ball at the end, with an almost ta-da quality, spurring a woman to forget her "not tonight, darling" of a headache as soon as she sees it. George at first spied it in the RedCross charity shop. He was walking past on his way to the butcher's, and there it was in the window, passing itself off as abstract art. He stopped and stared, and soon forgot about his pork chops. The charity shop was run by Elsa and Karen, 2 women who spent their lives making scones for the WRI. The only codpiece they'd seen, apart from, ballet on TV, was Henry VIII's armour during a school trip to London, which wasn't yesterday, and the Amateur Dramatic Society's one and only attempt at Shakespeare, a Hamlet as Campus Liberace, who wore his codpiece like a hairpiece, and according to the local paper, has much acting ability as a glass of water. The codpiece was hanging on the doorknob in a Marks and Spencer's bag when Elsa and Karen arrived. Elsa, with a quick glance, thought it was one of those joke coat hangers, which started her off on a rant that Karen had heard many times. "What's this?" she said. "Another of those frigging crochet-covered coat hangers?" Karen, shop keys poised, huffed a silent "here we go." "I mean, who comes up with that idea?" says Elsa. "They're as much use as those crochet toilet roll covers." Karen opened the door, marched into the shop, switched on the lights, and sighed. "Must we go down the coat hanger road again?" Elsa thumped the bag on the counter. "A toilet roll is a toilet roll. A coat hanger, a coat hanger. They're not genitals that need covering up." She watched as Karen switched on the till and opened the back door. "They should be banned," she said to herself. Karen flicked the close sign to open and then stopped. "If you really feel that strongly about it, why don't you write to the WRI? Or better still, leave. Join the Women's Guild." "Guild?" Elsa jolted. "Have you seen their bottle store? Not a wine in sight. They have absolutely no idea what the public want, and as for her who runs the guild, I've seen enough of her in here." Her from the guild was the new RedCross store manager. She'd been in the role for about 3 months and had managed to lose every volunteer apart from Elsa and Karen. She'd been given the job without any experience, beyond a few hours in her daughter's coffee shop. Some say the daughter pulled a few strings, couldn't bear another hour of her mother's lukewarm flat whites, served with a temperance sermon that would turn even the most loyal of customers away. Karen lifted the bag and peered in. Elsa flicked on the kettle. "She's living in the dark ages, saving the world with homemade jam." "I don't think her from the guild believes in jam-saving things," said Karen. "Her last bottle store was full of them," said Elsa. "As if anyone is going to spend a tenner on a raffle ticket for a jar of strawberry jam." "She's been warned." Elsa peered into the fridge for milk. "If her next bottle shop store doesn't make any money, she's out for good. I mean, who gets sacked from the guild?" Karen, feigning listening, pulled the codpiece into the light. She gasped. "I don't think it's a coat hanger." "What?" said Elsa. "I said, I don't think it's a coat hanger." Elsa looked up from the fridge, stared at the apparition suspended from Karen's hand. the morning sun twinkling on its baubles, and whistle through her teeth. Talk about genitals. That's big enough for an elephant's. So that's me. That's the first section. Inspired by, I won't say where, some sort of seeing a, one of those toilet roll covers in someone's loo. And from that came this story. So anyway, till next instalment, happy reading.